Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video we are going to discuss about if else conditional logic along with equality operator inside Helm templates. So let me go to my GitHub repo. So this is the GitHub repo which we are going to use, and I will mention this GitHub repo link on description box as well. So in previous video we have already discussed about built-in objects. So in this video we are going to focus on if else demonstration. So let's understand if else demonstration in more detail. So let me go to my template section here. So here I have simple config map .yaml file. So if you can see till here we have everything remains same like API versions, kind, metadata. Now if you see under data section we are using if else statement. So the very first statement if you will see, and one more thing before moving to if else statement, these are the syntax which we have to follow, not syntax, sorry, expressions, because as we know Helm use Go template engines, or we can say a Go programming language. So whatever we will pass inside this, that will be executed, maybe, or we can say like any values or anything, like everything which we want to declare, either it is variable, functions, conditions, everything we have to keep inside these two curly brackets, then only it will work. So first what we are going to see, first we are going to see if the environment value is equal to dev, then print development environment. Else if another, which if environment value is equal to staging, then give this particular YAML file staging environment. And another else if we are using if environment value is equal to prod. So here you can see this EQ, this is the equality operator we are using along with else if and if statement, or if logic basically. And another, like if we have to end this loop, then we will use else operator or else conditions. So here we are going to say if nothing, like first verify dev stays prod, if nothing you can find, then simply end this logic. So that's what we are going to see as part of demonstration. So this is the simple config.yaml file which we will print in locally, or we will say we will basically render it locally. We will not deploy it to Kubernetes cluster. We will locally verify if this particular logic or conditions is working or not. So for that, what I have done, so here you can see we have a chart.yaml file which is required for Helm charts. So this is the basic detail which I have passed here, and the default value which is values.yaml file. So under this default environment variable we have passed as a dev. So let's first create this folder structure in our local system, then we will move to a demonstration. Okay, so first let me create template directory. Okay, sorry, it's templates, so let me rename it. Okay, next we need to create chart.yaml file. So let's create another file, and let's create another file which is values.yaml file. Okay, so under templates we have to create another file which is our actual template file. Okay, so let me create new file here. Okay, so actually this template is created as a file, that's why I'm not able to create it. Let me delete this file folder first, sorry, a file, and let me open this in file explorer. So let me go here. Okay, now let me create a folder called templates. So under templates we have to create our template file which is config map.yaml file. So let me go here, right click, new file. Okay, now here I will copy the content of this file, Okay, so now we have everything is placed. We have config.yaml file, we have values.yaml file. Okay, so here we have to pass a variable environment, and let's put dev. Let me save this one. And then we have a chart.yaml file. So here also we have to paste a data. Let me go here, chart.yaml, and let me copy this particular content. Okay, so now we have everything. Sorry, let me remove this. Okay, so now we have everything is placed. Like this is a basic simple Helm chart structure which we have. So now what we are going to do, we are going to use Helm template command. So Helm template command is generally used to render file locally. So if I'll go here, so the Helm template command is used to render Helm charts templates locally and output the Kubernetes manifest file. So we are not going to apply anything on Kubernetes cluster, otherwise we have to use Kubernetes install command. That's why we are going to use Helm template command. So we can actually we will get a output in our locally as well. That's why we need to verify if the logic which we have written, if else statement or conditions is working or not. So let me go here, let me run command Helm template, and my chart name is, okay, so I have not created. Okay, let me put, okay, so we actually we have not created the root folder. That's fine. So now if I will run this, so you can see by default we are getting environment is development environment. We have not passed any files or values here. So if I'll go to values.yaml file, so we have environment is tab. And if I'll go to my config.yaml file, so here if the environment.env value is tab, then print this line which is development environment. Now if we need to print staging environment, production environment, or maybe unknown environment, in that case what we have to do, so let me clear the screen. Now here I will use set environment equal to, maybe let's try with prod. So now you can see it print the complete YAML file where we have environment value, production environment. Okay, now let's verify another, maybe prod 1. So you can see here unknown environment, because we don't have prod 1 defined here. That's why it is going to this loop and it is ending the logic here. So that's how basically we can use if else statement along with equality operators, and this will be very useful whenever you are working on real time, because you are not going to write a plain manifest files, because these templates files you are going to use across multiple environments. And this is the simple example which I have given. Maybe instead of this you will have something called replica count. Maybe for dev environment you need a 2 replica, and for staging maybe you need 3 replica, and prod environment maybe you need a 5 replica. So to implement or to achieve that kind of particular concepts, you can use if else statement along with equality operators. So I hope it's clear. In case if you have any doubts, you can definitely ping me over comment box. So that's all for today. See you next video. Thank you so much.